Welcome back in, my friends, to Fierce XP and our Bear vs. Dragon campaign. Excited to be back in here. Can almost smell the finish line where China fends off the Russians trying to stab us in the back. We were distracted, I guess, with Vietnam, and they were looking to seize the opportunity, but we did respond in time. We took out the northern front for the most part. Just these two little units that have given up. they noped out. So now we focused eastward, and we must get to Kavelarovo to fully put them in their place, to get them to back off, I guess. We've achieved victory essentially on the naval side. Can't instigate this battle yet. We gotta wait till next turn. But we defeated the Utiloids, the Tarantulas, that really scary force that came in, as well as this Marine group that tried to get in past us. Now, I wonder what's going to happen here. We jumped in to try to take them out, and I bet that they can scoot past us. That would be a bummer. Because, yeah, we could come back, but then they can deploy. I think they can, what would you call it? I don't know. They can embark onto land. Wow, that could become a real problem there. I didn't fully realize, but we'll see what happens. We'll deal with it. So we had a draw on Bolshoi. Come on. It was a feisty, nasty, chaotic battle with a lot of value on the field. We did trade positive, but barely. We lost a lot of units. All of our T-34s got torched by the T-80s, the T-72s. They had a lot of jets, you name it. We lost a lot of our jets as well, the MiG-21s, with all their AA. But we did get some of the stuff refit, like the MiG-21s, I had kind of forgot. We got all of them back. We got 6. Only 5 of the F-7s left, and we don't want to lose that group, so we'll have to be a little bit careful. We forgot to use the J-5s. It's a good tool, and we don't mind losing them. And then I think we've got 3 of the Q-5s left. That's fine. We can't move anything past here to Nakuka. It's, I think, just the mechanics of the campaign, which makes sense. I respect the fact that they don't let that cheese happen, where, because otherwise, if they didn't do that, this helicopter could have just bounced, like, straight through. And that's no good. So we got to deal with this. We got to clean it up. And I think, do we have our ZTZ 59s in here now? We didn't last turn. But yes, we do. We got a full squad of 40 of them. It's only a 10 AP cannon, so it's not good, but they've got a little bit more armor, maybe a little bit more accuracy than the T-34, I can't remember. And even though this force is battered, they are not broken. They've still got 6 T-72s with a 14 AP cannon and 13 front armor. And some BMP2s still left. The majority of their value lies in their support. A ton of AA that we really want to go and take out, so we don't have to deal with it in the next battle against the T-80As. And all the Malkas, they're a nuisance. I mean, I don't really care about taking them out. It's a lot of value if we do. But I'm more concerned with the AA, and then all the jets. Again, if we can neutralize them, like the IL-102s, let's say we got one of them, so if we got the other, it's gone. We don't have to deal with it the next battle once we start moving forward. So I'd love to take out some of the planes if possible, but we don't have much to do that. Just a few F-7Bs. We also have Pungai 2s, Strelas. So we've got a lot of the map here. Now, they did take Charlie. How did that happen? I thought when we looked at it in the last episode, that we had Charlie. I thought maybe it was because, like, the choppers came in. I don't really know, but that's a little bit of a bummer because I was hoping to send a quick spearhead back here and just hit behind their line. But that's fine. At least we can deploy infantry in a lot of the buildings and get stuck in. And then perhaps we still move from Delta straight out this way And I would suspect the support is mostly going to be back here. Some of it will be in Charlie. And I don't know how we're going to deal with the tanks. We may keep using the MiG-21s. Can always refit them if we need to. So we've got 7 income, pretty good. We only need to hit them up for 2,400. Let's get in there. Hopefully we can clean things up a little bit this time. Let's get situated. We will get... do we have a cheap CV? Infantry, kinda, but they're all about the same. So let's just get an armored one tucked away here. Don't even want that chopper. I don't think we need Vladivostok. I suppose let's get a fob. There's a chance that we want to do some support. It's not too expensive. But I want to get not the MI4 ones. They're more... Wow, they actually cost the same. And I guess it's because the Korshun are a really good fighting unit. I suppose even the Zanshi... For 10 points cheaper, they're okay. And we'll just get the down-vetted ones. We'll save the up-vetted for some of our, I don't know, the next tough fight. But we're just going to get them kind of scattered around all over here. I want to make sure that we can slow them down at the very least. They're pretty cheap. We got a lot of deployment points here left. Let's get a couple in the forest if they try to drive through. And a couple back at base. Just make sure we don't get any surprises. And we definitely want Strela 2s. How many do we have? We have quite a few. So let's get like here, and we want to defend them a little bit more. So, because I think we could get rushed right down the road here. So let's try to be prepared. And the Zanshi are going to be in this one. We've got some stingers. Okay, let's get a couple more, just singles, kind of spread around a little bit. It's fine. We're going to need a lot of our other points to get this tank spearhead going. I don't know if I even really want to fight that wave coming. We'll get a couple kind of ready to respond. Because we definitely need some... some guns to try, but otherwise we are going to go ham down this road with almost everything that we've got. We're going to bring a little bit of recon, but we're going to race down here, maybe even to the back, and we're going to sweep around the back of Nakotka? I thought it, okay. I didn't realize there was a D in there. Okay, we got T-55s. Why not? Let's get a couple in there and get a little bit of recon out here. Just on the edges. Okay, anything else that we should have? I mean, the BRDM's maybe not the worst thing to be firing from that, especially a pretty good spot, and maybe up the road. If they try to drive up there, we can hit them. They're cheap. We didn't get much other anti-air. So what if what are we going to sacrifice? Could be... Okay, one of the tanks, and we want the Pungai 2. And that's fine. That's going to be the main one, I guess, that we're going to bank on. Maybe we don't need the fob. That would really give us more flexibility to get some stuff up here. And we're not planning to have this be a long engagement. But hope not. So let's get a couple of Pungai. He can be here. Let's get a little bit of supply back here for him too. And for the BRDM, all that stuff. Okay. We've only got one CV. That's fine. Ready to go. Okay, these guys can deploy. These ones over here can deploy. All the infantry in here, they all need to get out. And then the spearhead, let's go. It's a heavy front. I don't even know if I want the ZBDs. Yeah, I guess so. They're fine to go. Might get a couple side shots there. There's a lot of the artillery and stuff back there. Maybe we can get... not much. We can only afford one. Can we get behind them? Let's go up to this bridge. Maybe we can rush up there. And I'm thinking of getting a hot up here, just in case the T-72s get a little sticky on us. Ooh, there's one. Yeah, we are badly outmatched, but with our sheer numbers, we might be able to get them. They did get nervous, though. They started moving. Okay, they're panicked. Let's cycle them back. You guys up. Want that BRDM firing. How do we do up here? That's maybe not good, but we are taking out some valuable stuff. We got some of that support. We still have a lot of points to go, which is okay. Nice, really good hot. Okay, back off. Just want you for valuable assets. How are we doing here? Let's get a couple fast movers. You guys fast move back there. Let's get the one tank rushing in. The other one can just keep... Well, no, we don't want firing at that infantry. Let's get the recon up here. Zenshi can move up. Okay, there we go. There's some targets. Keep them moving. Really nice getting that supply. Or that support, sorry. Sure to take out that BMP. Don't trust the stabilizers. Just stop and get it done. Nice. Okay. Let's keep moving. I don't actually want to take out that CV right away. I want to get the forces down. Okay, let's come back this way. Ooh, T7. That one can go down, I guess. This will keep them from spawning things in. Let's keep moving around. They might be up on this plateau back here. Bring some recon up with us. Did we take out the CV here? I think we did. Well, let's just make sure there's nothing in the forest here. I don't even want to kill that. At least we know where it is. These guys, pretty capable. They can move up here, see if there's anything kind of hiding. Ooh. What is that? Oh, cargo. Nice. We can... What took a beating, if anything? I guess we could bring it back down here. It's fine. Let's get up there. Oh man, our recon is detracked. Let's get a chopper in. I mean, that'll also tell us if there was any support there. Okay, start moving towards the CV. Again, don't want you to kill it necessarily yet. T-55, even though recon one is back here, hasn't found anything yet. Oh, there's some stuff. What do we got? See how well those ATGMs do. Get them? No. Oh yeah, BRUSA, that's what I'm talking about. Get right up at the edge. What's this? Actually, I want to make sure it's not the CV first. Yeah, it is. Okay. No, don't fire there. Only fire this. Okay, you guys get here. Those BRUs are prime targets. I don't want these guys. They're going to turn off weapons. Get out of here. We can hit them. Make sure we see him. Okay, that's good. But you guys can keep racing up. Oh, there's a lot of it back there. Make sure nothing of ours is going to kill this CV. And these are all turned off. Yes. Okay. I mean, he can actually kill us a little bit. So let's get out of the way more. I want the AA especially. Oh, I had turned his cannon off. Nice, nice. Okay, 600 points left. We can get that maybe all in support value. Might be other stuff hiding back here. Let's bring the MI forward a little bit and see. Yeah, we'll kind of keep an eye on this BMP. We're going to need to kill it sooner or later. Getting close. Okay. It took a little extra time, but I think it's important for this next battle. Wiped a lot of support off the battlefield here. And we'll get ready to come up here and take out the CB. They can go weapons hot. Because it looks like it's all clear back here. The chopper should be able to see anything. Okay, how about it, boys? Keep eyes on it. Oh, nice shot. We got him. Okay, Guards Tank Battalion's gone. All of those T-72s busted. And the T-80s. Okay, all the BRUs is gone, and the Strelas, they've got $4 in one tour. Well, that's no joke. But, hey, it's something. And they've only got one Malco left, so we don't have to deal with getting pounded every time that we're being a bit effective. They've got all their jets, basically, which is a bummer. But we'll deal with them. And all the infantry gone. Really huge. So, and how many losses did we take? We had 170, not bad. Total victory. Get out of here. Okay, but that used all our initiative. So we can do nothing else this turn. We may have to send back some units into Vladivostok, like 1 or 2 of them, to deal with this. TBD. But let's go. Let's end turn. See if they moved back in. No, they didn't. And also Naval Sector Delta, I'm glad to see. I'm not sure if they're able to move in here or not, but I'm glad that they didn't skirt around us. All right, we can't refit anything. We can R&R some of the stuff, like things like choppers. So yeah, we can't just bounce into Kavelarovo. Makes sense. This, how is this still alive? And should we refit it? I mean, it doesn't matter, right? But it's completely useless to send in as it is. So sure, let's bring it back. These guys, though, are ready to go. Very little cohesion, but is what it is. We gotta push here. The Jukogdai are gonna be important. No time to refit the choppers, but they're gonna bounce in here, and this group is fresh, ready to go. Don't think it's taken any hits yet. A bunch of Yubii and mortars. Glad to see that they're still in good shape. This recon unit's beat up. I don't know if they're gonna make it, but no problem. And this anti-tank convoy, You know what? They're almost dead. They can come back. Important support squad. This is our main artillery, the rockets, and we got good AA. We lost a few Strela, the BRDM version, but we've got all the Pung guys. So they're going in. More Jukukdai heading in. This group of the T-34s is dead, but it's going to be way too hard to get them back, refitted, and move back up to the front. It's just not going to happen. So those T-55s are valuable enough. We're certainly going to get them in there. This recon squad, same thing. I don't think we've got the luxury, but at least they bring a little bit of cohesion. And the ZTZ-59s did a great job. They're ready to go. No cohesion, but we've also got the Shock Regiment. We might even wait a turn to make sure the Chon Mahos can go, as well as the ZTZs. I mean, a total victory is out of the question. I think we'd already have to basically be done. It's doable, of course. As I mentioned, I've had total victories in every single campaign years ago, because I spent a lot of time in these way back when. But we're not worried about that in this series. We're just trying to make the most of some battles, have some fun with it, see what the units have to offer, all that goodness. Okay, we've got some points, and so what else can we deploy? Some of it has to be like this tank regiment all the way back in Dongying, and the artillery group as well, same thing. We can't get it in Yuzursk, so we can't deploy anything likely and get it to the front line. So in other words, let's refit the Q5As. They can still get to the front line. The F7Bs, for sure, we need them to be at full strength. They can get into the battle. MiG-21s are ready, and so are the J5s. Okay, these guys we will refit, and who knows, if this gets dragged out and comes down to the wire, they'll be back at full strength, and we can push them back up as fresh reinforcements. But let's take care of Naval Sector Delta. This shouldn't be too bad. Oh, they don't even have a CV. So what happens here? Okay, hold on. So cancel. If we do... Oh, we can't move out, really? I wanna trap them, kind of. Okay, so, but let's... I think we gotta do it. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, and they're just gonna keep coming back and back. And we can't completely dispose of them. I'm tempted to spread out, though. I mean, why not? Let's just take all of this. They can't get fully through. I suppose he can move twice, the Marine one, so that might have been dumb, but we're gonna do this to be safe, because they can move all the way to Bravo. That's fine. I don't think the naval part's an issue anymore at this point. And as for the ground, we've got a choice. Let's take a look at it. Nahodka. We would have Bolshoi, come on. And we would have Delta, because I think our choppers give us one of the central locations. We're going to be facing... So it's about the same value. Our tanks are not in yet. Their morale is perfect. It's going to take the full 4,000. It'll be a meat grinder. So it is in some ways tempting to get in here, because it's going to probably take 2 turns no matter what we do. But we'd have to rely heavily on jets. They've got the Bucks still, and a Tor. And 2 Tunguskas? Oh, I forgot. They got a couple freshies. This is... Oh, it's brutal. So, I mean, our jets are dead. Same with all of our choppers. We'd have to wait for the T-80As to get in deep and then try to take, like, some shots over our own territory. But these guys... I mean, it's not as bad as I'm making it out, but compared to everything else that can be fielded, it's awful, right? 16 front armor, 18 AP turret, and then a 2,800 meter ATGM. They got 4 of them. It's crazy. We also don't have our artillery with us. If we were to go right now, we'd basically be relying on infantry, which is not the worst thing. This is a bit of a tough map, too. I'm remembering it. You know, we could get guys up here scattered in the forest and stuff like that. I don't know how much conflict would happen there. We would maybe even sneak in a CV. How many CVs do we have? I mean, we could, even like a chopper is not the worst idea, because then we could bounce them out. Because I think that would attract the enemy if we had it captured. But the majority of it's going to happen right through here and here. It's these bridges that are going to get speed rushed by the, not speed rush, but the T-80s are going to come stomping through there. And the Jungkook Dai, they've got a 14 AP rocket. Same with the Zanshi. We don't have anything else that hits harder except for the HOTS and jets, of course. Oh, man. Well, I guess it comes down to how good of a victory do we want, right? I think I'm tempted to just wait and have our full force. And so what? It's going to be turn 15 or 16 or something like that. But I think that's going to be better than just really struggling through that initial conflict. So let's end turn again. The Marine group did move in 2 spaces. Kind of glad to see. And actually, I think now it can be destroyed. So what would happen is this. And this. Launch battle and dead. Okay. That's good. Just have them stop moving around. It's cool. These guys, why not? Let's just get them refit. Got lots of political points, and then we'll move them up. Jets are at full force. Let's bring everything. You know, I just thought of something. I don't think it would matter, but oh, not quite. I was going to say the A5s. Huh. They can only make it to Vladivostok, and we can't get to one of the other airports, but they do have a Sidewinder. No ECM. I was thinking, well, they're bait. Like, we could fly them over to soak up missiles and stuff, but no bueno. All right, and away we go. Okay, now our point value is a lot higher than theirs, of course. We've got everything ready to go, including our artillery support, all of our tanks with all of our Chanmahos. So even the standard Chanmahos, not as much armor on them, but a better gun, 13 AP. And this one was 16 AP, but we've only got 4 of them. This is the time to use them, though. There is no other time. We're going to have to deal with some choppers. We've got to keep that in mind. So things like our Strela, and the Pungais as well. Pungais only have 2 missiles. The BMD-1's not too bad. I'm glad to see that. It's not more BMP-2s or something. But, and then some TO-62 is fine. But we've got to be really careful about the choppers and jets. Like, these Mi-28s are crazy. They're really, really good. 130 points. But it's just T-80As, and then the air units. Pretty much. Okay, so I guess let's jump in. We'll talk a little bit more strategy there. I'm glad to see 10 income. That's a big relief. Okay, so okay, so they're gonna start in Charlie, I imagine, and bring over quite a bit. We need a lot of AA presence. Our main stronghold's going to be in Bolshoi Command. We can't get spread too thin, just based on our starting points, but we might hold this just to kind of spread them a little thinner. We can get ourselves just a little wee bit of recon tucked away, and then maybe some infantry. The Zanshi have just as good a rocket as the Jokugdai, but they're cheaper. So let's get some stuff in here to slow them down. And we're not gonna push from here, like, at all. We just want to, I don't know, just deter them. Let's get a little bit of supply over there because we will be cut off. Okay, that's fine. Main force over here. Infantry first. Things like side shots and rear shots can do the damage, like enough of it. I think the Korshuns are going to be... It's really one of our best units on the field. I mean, with 14 AP on their long distance ATGM. Well, I don't know about long distance, but it's a good tool anyway. So let's get some of them in here on the front, and then we definitely want to be in the buildings up here as well. Let's make sure we got some recon just back here as some general overview, and then we can pop in... No, we're out of those. Optics good, optics good. But size, this is small, so it's a little more discreet. Let's get it kind of be on this edge. They could come rumbling down there. In which case, we basically have to reply with helicopters. That, like, if they get in that deep, we're going to trust that they don't have Tunguskas in that far, so we can defend ourselves that way a little bit. Actually, napalm might play an important role. We can get some huge morale hits potentially on stuff. And then how about some tanks? The Chanmaho 2s, we're going to get 2 of them near the front. We're hoping to not really have to push them out, but when we get an opportunity, we got to hit them hard. And then, of course, we want AA. We're going to get bait. I think we want almost all the Pung guys out here. Yeah, I don't know. That's fine. We'll even get Estrella on this side in case they try to rope around. Bring one up. Okay, we need support, or I mean, some supply in here for sure. We're running out of points. I don't think we can afford to do artillery trucks to begin with. We're going to be producing quite a bit of supply, but we've got some AA down. That's good to know. The PGZs, they can die, like, if we have to. We'll just... That's fine. The HOTS are going to be our quick response. Actually, I might even start one here as a deterrent to that side. And we may want to populate this forest a little bit, but we'll deal with that once we get in here. So, I think let's go. Let's get in here, deploy, and kind of get out a little bit with them. All of these guys are going to deploy. And all the transports, I think, can basically stay put, except this, I mean, this guy can come out front a little bit. All of them are going to sit tight, these infantry. Korshuns come back a little bit, just so they're not way out in the open. Don't see anything yet. Let's bring the MI-1 forward a bit. We forgot to put a CV in here. Good thing it's a chopper. Wow, that's bad. Maybe we distracted them, though. That might have been a solid, sneaky first play. Let's get the rest of the ZBDs up. Kind of not out in the open. Okay, here comes Tunguska, so we're probably going to get the T-80s up there, too. Some of them. Let's get the Strelas out a little. Yeah, I don't mind if you hit him up. Shoot, just out of range. Okay, there's some choppers. What do we... we're ready. Kind of. What's our CV doing? He's so slow. Let's bring the recon chopper over a little bit more. At least we're generating a lot of supply here while we're waiting, and we'll be ready to start pulling some out as soon as he lands. Actually, he can go right there and land. And they got like the other recon chopper out too. Weird that we haven't seen anything yet. Okay, so the Juk Cook die are ready. Ready with a flame there. Okay. And actually, I am going to maybe bring a CV back here. Again, it's kind of... I think it's kind of throwing them off. Let's get some more recon scattered around a little bit. And I don't even mind just some Yebi. We can start bringing a couple up towards that bridge if we can side shot them there. And I think some AA, more of it. Okay, the calm before the storm? Like, did they not have enough to spawn in their T-80s? This might have actually thrown them off somewhat, I don't know. I mean, the other thing we might do is if we're collecting this many points, especially getting a CV over to here, we might get in all of our rocket trucks. If we focus fired, we could probably take out some meaningful stuff. Just choppers. Haven't even seen us. Well, we did see Tunguska as they slipped down that way. And in fact, let's go check it out. Let's go see if we can get fired upon. If there's any tanks over there. We're gonna drain this CV real quick if we do bring out all of our rockets, but that's fine. Should have good recon here now. I feel like they're just down this way. Ooh, okay. Yep. Let's just chill for a second. I mean, if we take out the Tunguska, could we Q5A them? We might just YOLO and kill them, like kill our jets. Ooh, okay. Well, let's do it anyway, because what's going on there? Okay, just get your bombs off. Just get them off. Okay, Tunguska's down. Let's bring in some MiG-21s. I'm happy with this, if that's how they want to trade. Let's get these guys on a control 1, and... Okay, here they come. Can we... This is corrected shot. Let's hit up there. There might be more AA here, but that's okay. Ooh, okay. We've got AA behind here. Come on, Stralis. Dang. Come on. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a pretty good get. And this is gonna be a crazy jet battle. Strela needs to move up. We've got one more Q5A. Oh man, that's a great strike. Okay, well this is a heck of a way to get them dealt with. Let's get the F7B out preemptively. We know they're probably going to reply here. Okay, they're getting in kind of deep. Let's get the Strela out. All the transports can get up fighting. Okay, here comes what? The bombers. Don't think we got any, but we did get some tanks there, I believe. We're bringing in choppers. We might go hit them up. We got MiG-21s. Let's hit these T-80s. And let's get some more. Don't care about losing all these jets. This is the time to do it. Come on. No. Second MiG. Come on. No, double miss. It's gotta be the MiGs. Okay, VDV's getting in deep. Let's get up there fighting a little bit better. Strelas. Oh, come on, MiG-21s. We've missed like so many of them. Okay, go get them. Gotta have it. Come on, guys. Yes, there we go. Okay, there's another group of 4 of them coming in. Nice. The KAs. Ooh, not quite down. And are we out of Strelas? No, we got one more. We at least brought some supply over. All those tanks, we need the Q5A is probably the only way. We can... It's risky. We're going to lose it. Maybe we shouldn't yet. We gotta wait for him to get in closer. I'm glad we brought in some reserves. So we did throw them off by taking this extra spot, it looks like. Yeah, F7B, get out. And we're ready to hit the T-80s. And actually, how about a J5? I'm happy to block their attack. Cluster, come on. Okay, it's close. There's one rolling in deep here. Let's go. Try to pounce on him. Shoot, that's not good. Okay, they got bombers coming in. Let's try to reply. We're gonna lose this engagement up here, but that's okay. Ouch. I think we just got smoked there, probably. Come on, Strelas. Okay, solid. We're all gonna die. Gibby eyes, get up there a little bit. We'll bail out with that CV fairly soon if we need to. Okay, MiG-21's ready. We only want the T-80s. Okay, let's hit up Napalm. They're storming through here. Let's get the CV out. It was misses all the way through, but that's okay. Okay, our CV is out. That's good. Okay, cute. Oh, yeah. What? The T-55 just rear shotted him, I think. We got fire position there. Let's see if we get lucky. Yeah, one. And a supply truck. One more, maybe? Okay, well, that was still solid. Do the MiG-21s, do they have a Sidewinder? No. They just have a gun. Here come the Mi-28s. What do we have to reply to them? I don't think anything. Can you gun them? Strelas? Oh, shoot, this one's dead. I wasn't watching that closely enough. Get him out, maybe? Okay, what else? We need more AA. We've got so much supply. That's terrible. Okay. Those Mi-28s, though, are bad. Time to get some big-time Chon Mahos in here. They're going to have a hard time dealing with our numbers. Bit more recon. Just kind of staying at the back a little bit. And the support. Okay, we've got lots of bombs. Let's get them in here. I mean, lots of artillery. We've also got HOTS. Now, the Mi-28s are way better than us, like pound for pound in the air. Okay, Strela's down. That's fine. Get the Mi recon out. Get some supply up to support the Pungai. PGZ is going to die if it's exposed. Not sure exactly where they are. In terms of, oh, yeah, even get the Q5 out. Just Sidewinder or something. Pungai? Oh, we got one hit. I guess let's roll the MiG-21s through. I don't love it, but I don't mind the gun runs. Ooh, Strela's bad. Okay, that helped a little bit. Got one. Okay, even a bloody J5's coming. Oh yeah, come and deal with our Chon Mahos. Chon Mahos are going to get chewed up here, but that's okay. Nice. Okay, well, they did a really good job gun running. We still have T-80s there. Ooh, can we drop? Yeah, we got a little bit of fuel left. Come on. Oh no, did he not drop? We still have a little bit. Okay, we're gonna have to just guess based on the trajectory. still worth taking a shot at it. Strela is out of supply. We need a little bit up here. Well, we've got some other ones. Let's get some infantry up here. And those T-80s are potentially going to come right through the forest. So let's kind of get them up there a bit. Let's take out that recon. Here's a buck. Let's bomb the crap out of that. Okay, and then 2 and 3. We want 2 to hit here, maybe 3 to hit here. Let's get some napalm right on the bridge there. Ooh, there's a lot. I mean, with dogfight, taking lots of stuff out. Just bring it all. Come on, boys. Dang, we did not hit much there. I don't know what they all took out. Okay. What happened? We got a total victory. Guards Tank Battalion. Hang on. T-80s. They're gone, every one of them. Close recon. I mean, it's fine. I think because we lost some of those Jeeps. These ones. Okay. What did we all lose? What was some of the big... I mean, we lost a lot. A lot of just random stuff. The jets hurt, so we've only got 1 Q5 left. But that was huge. They're only down to 4,000 points against our 13K. So they get repelled and destroyed in large part. I wonder if a potential strategy there, like I don't regret it, but if we would have taken something like this, the Air Assault Regiment, which we didn't even use there, if we kept it here with full initiative, fought the battle, then moved them up into Kavelarovo, that would have finished it. Because they would have been all destroyed right there. Who knows? But we're basically done, so let's just keep pushing here. Let's end turn. I don't know whether they come back or not. No, we're going to have a chance to fight here. And we will do it. Well, we're going to take a look anyway. We'll see whether or not we finish this right now. But just send the house. The tanks, of course, won't be able to fight, but we're also not up against T-80s anymore. They are all gone. Man, they had a lot of jets. We just ran out of slots. Like, we need 8 slots just for the crappy F7Bs. If we refit them, I don't think they can make it. So, you know, it's too late in the game. Let's just go. Send them all. And these guys are out of commission, but whatever. Let's start sending them forward. Okay. Kavelarovo. They do have some CVs, so of course they can fight this. They've got a few infantry, otherwise some support, recon, TO-62s, and a lot of jets. So if we had tanks, they would just roll straight through. However, we don't, so we could roll through with Korshun's, and then we just spawn every single F7B that we've got, and I guess some Pungais and stuff. Oh, we've got both Charlie and Nahodka? Okay, I think it's done. They can't even spawn in jets. So let's get in. We could get caught here by being a little reckless, I'm not sure. But let's do this. I think they could have some choppers. So we'll get some Strelas. But we mostly want Korshuns to fight at the front, and then we don't care about losing these battle groups. It is the end game. And then air, we're gonna just get some of these for their jets and choppers. We don't need a fob. We don't want a chopper CV, I don't think. I'd say we want an armored one. Can be back here. And we'll put some Zenshi just around it a little bit, as well as some Strela, because I'm not ready to get popped. Okay. Let's go. There are a bunch of choppers. Let's get in with some jets. Is it like all choppers? Uh-oh, we might have messed up. Let's get some gunships in. That's kind of an all-purpose. Okay, we lost all of our jets, basically. There's a bunch of AA in there, but that's fine. Okay, there's some bucks. They must be out of ammo. I think the gunships are kind of just perfect for this. Nice. There's a CV. That might be it. Nope, not quite. Tiny little machine gun. All right, let's bring in an F7B. We're so close, boys. Let's get them all deployed. We gotta start scouting around. All of the gunships. They could be coming back here, and then we gotta deal with jets. So I'm glad we've got some recon choppers. Let's get a couple out here. Took that rocket right to the face. No problem. They haven't surrendered yet. I'm worried. I think it's back here. Oh. What's that? CV swimming in there? Oh, hiding in the middle of the lake. Oh, they got busted. A big kaboom, including the jets. And we can. We have achieved a major victory. The Soviet bases are under our control. This drastically disrupts the balance of power in this region, and the Russians will have to reckon with us from now on. China is reestablishing itself as a major power. We could nevertheless have achieved a total victory by taking all objectives before day 14. This would have definitely crushed the Russian forces in the Asian theater. Good work, gentlemen. Bear versus Dragon, put it in the books. And man, we were outgunned in terms of technology. We didn't have too much that was powerful, but there were some really key players. I'd say the MiG-21, the Q-5s were the stars in being able to deal with some superior armor. And then we had a lot of infantry, and whether it was the Yebiai soaking them up or the Jukogdai, even early on taking Vladivostok, the infantry the whole way played a big role. And maybe the MVP of them all, the ZBD 86, I believe it was, same as basically the Korshun, a great little transport. They did a lot of work throughout the whole thing, but it was fun. Got the major victory, and we're gonna move on to the next one, which would be what? Pearl of the Orient, playing as the United Kingdom. Now, I'm trying to remember, I don't think we get any Challenger 2s in this campaign, but we do get a lot of chieftains. I can't remember everything that we get. Their AA, pretty sure, is bad. Some of the names I need a refresher. It's not the rapier, maybe, or something like that. Tracked rapier. I don't know. But they've got good infantry. Stuff like SAS, and they've got some pretty strong infantry groups that will be fun to play with too. So we will kick that one off at some point, probably in the next few days. And then climb Mount Norodnaya gets a little bit longer, I think. And then, of course, the Second Korean War, which is the final boss. It's quite a long campaign, and I think we'd probably all agree the best one. The quality of units that you get in this one is second to none. You get the full beans of like Challenger 2s, Leopard 2A5s, Leclercs, M1A1HCs, all kinds of big tanks, lots of naval battles. You got to fight both the east and the west side of Korea. A lot of valuable political points, but you also get better boats. Oliver Hazard Perry's, is okay, but then you get some Congos, a lot more jets and choppers to be used at the naval side, which are key to turning the tables there. Just a lot of really good stuff with the Second Korean War, which would be a great way to close out this series. And then honestly, long term, we'll probably go to Warno. I have not played any of the Army General, and so that'll be a first impression, going in blind, eventually doing that. And I haven't spent too much time in that game, so even some of the mechanics and the way the game works are different, and I'll have to get up to speed. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Bear versus Dragon in the books. Pearl of the Orient up next. It's been a pleasure, guys. Appreciate you joining in. Take care.